You're such an asshole.
Asshole Consulting, I'd like to say America's older brother, giving Americans the swift kick in the ass they need and their father didn't give them because their moms were blowing some other guy. But we're going to be the world's older brother because we got a request from Greece. Dear asshole, I've been watching your videos for quite some time. I have reached a dead end and I need your help. Some info about me. I am from Greece, 27 years old, male holder of a Bachelor's of Economics from a good Greek university. I interned in a marketing firm for a year, and now I was hired as a full-time data analyst. I use SQL, R, Python, and Excel all the time, and despite this unemployment in my country, 23%, I'm getting hit on LinkedIn from time to time. My job is getting more and more interesting. I'm learning a lot of things. I have now started to learn machine learning as we use it for various projects. Now let me get down to my problems. Currently I have 20,000 euros in my bank account. I live with my mother as I only get paid 860 euros per month in order to save money. Boy, those communists sure made things great in Greece. I also have a girlfriend who's planning to leave for Switzerland this October as she can't find a job here in Greece. We are together for 2.5 years and she has relatives who are going to help her settle down there, help her find a job. They're connected, let's just say. Stay in their big house for free. They're government workers. It's just amazing being a government worker. They even said I could stay there for a few days when I met them this summer. At the same time, I was accepted to Bocconi University for the year, which is a target school for London investment banks, etc., and has a strong brand name all over Europe. The Masters is called Quantitative Finance and Risk Management. I'm not necessarily against that one. Not necessarily against that. I've already paid 6,000 euros, and in case I cancel before the September the 10th, I'll be giving back 5,000 euros. I've studied a lot to get accepted there, and I still miss around 4,000 euros in order to complete the Masters. I still miss about 4 in order to complete the Masters. I can either lend some money, borrow some money from some banks, or my sister and girlfriend. The original plan was to have this Masters and then intern in Switzerland and live there with my girlfriend, but the problem is I can't speak German. On the internet, some say I won't have a problem, as there are a lot of companies who hire only English speakers. But from the various searches during the last months, I don't think this is true. Maybe I could learn the language there while searching for a job. That means that my girlfriend must support me, and we don't know if this will be possible. I'm in a dead end. I either stay here and continue working in my firm and have to go to the army a year from now, mandatory in my 9 months, while my girlfriend leaves the country and break up due to long distance, which I can't take because I really love her. Or I go to this university and spend all my money at risk to find a job in Zurich, and in case I fail, I return to Greece, join the army, and then by the time I come out of the army, I'll have zero money and 4,000 euros in debt. I'll probably be unemployed as my boss probably won't wait that long for me. I would also like to state that due to Brexit, I guess I won't be able to work in London in the future, but only in Ireland. But by moving to Ireland, I will be totally alone there. No girlfriends, no friends. Sometimes life is like that. In case you were wondering why I didn't learn German all this time during the last 2 years, it's because I was studying for the GMAT while working full-time for 7 months and then 1.5 months for the GRE, and on top of that I had to pay paid German lessons on which my own I couldn't handle because I wanted to save as much money as possible. What should I do? Forget my girlfriend and continue working here and keep the money? Should I get that master's and try my luck abroad? In case I return back to Greece with this master's, I will never get my money back. But the situation in Greece is getting worse and worse each year. Should I apply next year to a Swiss university and start learning German now? So by the time I finish my master's, I will have studied German for 2 years. Please advise me. Most people here advise me to take this master's, which is very risky. I can't see myself without my girlfriend. She even offered me a big amount of money to help me. She told me that she doesn't want it back. I have put a lot of effort in the past 2 years, both in my job and my studies. I'm stressed all the time and I can't take it anymore. I'm not happy. I'm miserable. Alright, some extra information I'd like to state below. In case I don't go into the army until mid-2020, I have to pay a penalty of 6,000 euros, so in case I want to return to Greece for more than a month, I won't be able to. If I stay abroad until 35, I can then buy those 9 months and get done with it. Regarding my current job, it's a small company. My department is responsible for a big international client. And in case we stop our collaboration with them, we're all gone. So you have one client, and you're in Greece, headed up by a communist. And a spoiled little trust fund baby piece of shit communist, I might add, too. I would like to add that I have studied German before on a scale of 1 to 10, around 2 to 3, so I know the basics. I have some friends who finished the master's stated above, and now they work in big banks in New York. Deutsche Bank, PNB, Paribas, Fitch Ratings, etc. This master's is heavy on mathematics, and you learn R and MATLAB during this course. I already work with that every day, so I really like the code, etc. I would like to continue to work somewhere as a data analyst or a data scientist. By the way, I can move to England and work there until March of 2019. Then no one knows what will happen. In case I return here to Greece and get done with my army obligations, then I guess the only route I have left to go is the big four or one or two other companies which deal with statistics and programming. I have also applied to machine learning programs at UCL. Fuck! Okay, you gotta get out of Greece. Because Greece is a shithole. And it's filled with a bunch of communist parasites, the people, and they elected a communist. I don't know what clearer. I'm surprised you have a job. And the fact that, I mean, you like your job. I'm glad you got a job. You're very lucky to have a job in Greece, and one that challenges you and requires programming. But the problem is it has one client. If that client goes away, it's over. And I'm sorry, I don't trust corporations. I just don't. So I would get the fuck out of Greece and go study. Get that master's program. I normally don't say that, but you have one ace up your sleeve, which I think will work for you, and that is you are programming. You got R, Python, and, well, SQL isn't a language, I guess. It's a search query database. But you have those skills, and that is why you have a job. So what I would do going forward, take this master's class, but if there's a way to specialize in programming, which, of course, they're forcing some of that on you, but I learned programming and database. You want to become a data scientist, basically. So if there's a way to minor in data science or computer programming, that's where I would go, right? And it is your skills that is going to get you ahead, that's going to land you a job. Now, you may not, I know you want to go to Switzerland, and German is a hurdle, the language. But I believe there is some truth. Look, you stand a better shot of finding a job in Switzerland because you speak English than you do finding any job in Greece. And they're paying you shit in Greece. 860 euros, that's like $1,000 a month. That's nothing. Yeah, you got to live at home. There's just no future in Greece is the other. I mean, there's just no future there. So what I would do, you got to get out of Greece. Yeah, here's your six, and fuck their military. What's their military? What the fuck are they going to do with their military service? Here's your fucking money. Get the fuck out of here so you don't get in trouble with the law. Buy your way out of it. But I would go, get your master's, follow your girlfriend to Switzerland. Sounds like she loves you and you love her. And then, learn some German if you can on the side. But I think your programming skills, that's going to open up more doors than you realize. So you go get your master's, you start applying for jobs in Switzerland. Let's say you're living with your girlfriend in Switzerland and you can't find a job. That's okay, she loves you. She's probably going to take care of you a little bit, let you stay. It's not like you sit there on your ass. But what you can do online, you don't have to necessarily work in the finance industry in Switzerland. These programming skills and languages you're going to be learning open up a lot internationally. And you could theoretically do it from the comforts of your own home in Bern or Schweiz. What's Zurich, or wherever the hell you guys are. So yeah, to me this is a no-brainer. I know you've born, raised in Greeks, and you gotta serve the military to fight for the pussy communist dickhead that you have as a prime minister. But fuck Greece, fuck communism. That's like, should I hang out with these lepers on this island? No, don't. So that's kind of a no-brainer for me. There is a future. Just not North Korea, Venezuela, Cuba, or Greece. There's just no reason to be there with those dipshit people that decide to vote in a communist. To me, it's a no-brainer. I know you feel miserable and you're torn. To me, it's pretty simple. Get the fuck out of Greece. All right. You guys got any questions? Come talk to your older brother, Cappy, over at assholeconsulting.com. Check out my podcast, The Clarity Podcast. You can find that on SoundCloud.com. And then get my books on Amazon.com and read them, and they're all written in English and not German because I don't know German, except I know ein bisschen Deutsch. Wie geht's, mein schönes Fräulein? Kommen Sie hier, sitzen Sie on me lap, und besa mi mucho. That's Spanish. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.